Trailblazers is a movement game where you will choose between 6 different types of movement levels. At the start of the game, players will spawn into a hub with multiple tubes that lead to different movement types. There are 6 total movement types that are divided into 2 different categories: completion and time trial. The completion archetype will feature parkour, dropper, and elytra courses for players to complete. In completion-based skills, each difficulty gets a colored hole corresponding to the difficulty of the level. When dropping into the hole, you get teleported to one of the courses you have not yet completed. Players have to complete courses to gain points, which vary in difficulty, with beginner courses giving the lowest and expert courses giving the highest amount of points. There's still a set amount of levels per movement type, but players will not be able to choose the specific course they'd like to play next. A client-side hologram above the difficulty hole also displays how many of the levels of that difficulty you have completed. The time trial archetype will consist of obstacles, tridents, and iceboat courses, with your goal being to complete the course as fast as you can. Time trials focuses more on the quality of a player's performance, or in simpler terms, speed. Players have to complete a course within a certain amount of time to gain more points. A high speed will reward players with the highest points, a medium speed will reward players with medium points, a low speed will reward players with okay points, and a pace that is slower than bronze will reward players with just a few points. Players can also complete a time trials course more than once to try to score extra points for reaching a faster time goal. For example, if a player previously finished course 1 of iceboats with bronze, they can play course 1 again to try and score a silver or gold time. Every course will have a top 3 leaderboard for the fastest times that course has been completed within the event. The top 3 times will get bonus points for their record in the course they achieved it in. It is also important to note that a player cannot score multiple top times on the same leaderboard. If you retry a course to get a faster time, that time will be placed onto the leaderboard instead, rewriting your previous time. Players can attempt to beat one of the players in the top 3 leaderboard of a course, and if you successfully beat a player in the top 3 leaderboard, you'll automatically gain bonus points. Players can also try to improve their time, for which they'll gain a small reward. After 3 minutes, a separate golden course section will be periodically active, being assigned a random course from any easy to intermediate completion level, or a time trial course to give players bonus points. This section will have its own selection of maps to pick from and won't overlap with the other courses, and it will be worth 25% more points for the next 60 seconds. This is indicated by a chat broadcast and a cosmetic change in the hub. New gold courses will not be able to appear before the previous gold courses have disappeared. Trailblazers will end after 12 minutes have passed, so try to finish as many courses as you can, because the more you complete, the more points you will obtain.